Okay, yes, I'll be streaming now.
Okay, hello everyone. Good afternoon. How you doing today? I'm Ryan McCrary, CEO and founder of McCrary Financial Solutions. We provide financial solutions to the African American community through financial literacy, entrepreneurship, and digital marketing, making money online. I'm here with a great guest, a great king, Marquise Watson. He's a serial entrepreneur, Bitcoin guru. I call him an expert. He don't call himself an expert, but I call him an expert because when it comes to Bitcoin, he knows how to make that money. He knows how to make that money. Bitcoin's been like literally on fire. I talked about this shit probably last week or the week before. Everybody keeps talking about Bitcoin. Everybody keeps talking about Bitcoin. That's all we talking about. So we want to talk about it again today. How you doing, King?
Everything good, man. How you?
I'm good, man. I'm chilling. So, I mean, the first thing I want you to do is just introduce yourself, you know, who you are and what you do, everything.
All right, well, my name is Marquise Watson again. I am if I had to give myself a name now, I guess a crypto broker, crypto enthusiast. I help Black people make money in cryptocurrency. So, civil entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur since I was 13. I guess we'll get more into that later. But yeah, that's basically what I do now.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we definitely gonna talk about that. Like we was talking about a lot of stuff before we even got live, just about being an entrepreneur. I mean, he said he's had a boss. What do you say? A year? Only a year of your life? Something like that?
Yeah, it's like we could round up 2 years. I'm
2 years.
28, so for my life, I've had a boss. Yeah.
So he's 28 and he only had a boss for 2 years of his life. I'm 30. I done had a boss for probably half my life. Like at least probably 5 years in corporate America, probably before I even went to college, you know, working in little jobs and stuff, having bosses. I didn't like it then. That's why I started a little hustling on the side. We're gonna keep that off the record. But and then in college, you know, having little jobs and doing stuff, summer jobs, stuff like that. I always had a boss until I didn't want to have a boss anymore. In corporate America, I really just seen that I didn't want to keep going up the corporate ladder. I was just like, it honestly doesn't seem normal to me. Why, if I want to take off work to spend time with my daughter or whatever, why do I got to ask you? If I want to go on vacation or something with my family or my friends or my girl or whatever, why do I have to ask you to take off? So that's something that never really made sense to me. So that is always why I just, you know, left corporate America and started my own company. But just talk about your journey. We was talking about a lot before we got live. Like you said, you started like when you were 13 selling CDs and just your journey from there and writing books and stuff like that. So just tell people like your journey just as an entrepreneur.
Yeah, like yeah, when I was about 13, I know it was like eighth grade. Eighth grade was when it all started. So I was like 12, 13. A friend of mine was making, he was burning software using LimeWire and whatever other software was that he could use. So he told me about it. Well, I said, okay, well, I'm gonna burn CDs because all my friends, we like hip hop, R&B. I burned, the CDs at the time was, I think, what, $12 or $15, $10, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, all right, well, I'll burn it and I can sell it for like $4. So I figure I'll go to Staples, get me a 50 pack of blank CDs, a 50 pack of cases. It might cost me $20, but if I sold it for $4, that's $200. That's $180 profit. If I could sell 50 discs in a week, and I'm like, it's a couple albums that come out, mixtapes. I'm like, I could be able to do this, and I'm like 12, 13 years old. So $180 a week, it go far because my mother was already giving me allowance. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna use the money that my mother was giving me. I'm gonna use that for like food or whatever, and then the money I was, hustling, I could go buy like extra clothes because when you're young, you want excessive everything, right? So you can't just have one fitted, one pair of Jordans, one pair of Omavis. It's like you want a bunch. So yeah, so that's when I first started really like hustling, like 13. Now I graduate to like 16, 17. I started a cleaning business. Steve Jobs kind of took me out of business with the iPod. So I had to learn quick that you gotta, reassess your situation and find another hustle. The market is rough like that, right? So I started doing cleaning houses for like elderly women from my church, my grandmother and my nana. I would clean the house for them. They give me $60 a week. So I'm like 16, 17, making, a couple $100 a week just from cleaning houses. And I was still doing CDs, but not as much, because even when the iPod came out, everybody didn't have an iPod.
Yeah.
So some people,
I didn't have it when it came out.
Yeah,
I still had the CD joint.
Yeah, and then you still needed like a CD for the car.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Cars and like my mother's friends at work would still hit me up for like CDs, but so I was still doing that. And then you fast forward, I graduate high school, I move out of the hood, move to the suburbs of South Plainfield, and I'm figuring like, dang, how do I make it? Right, I'm 18 years old. I'm trying to figure out how do I become successful. And I wrote a book called Break the Cycle, which is basically a urban inspirational novel for young Black kids like myself at that time to try to overcome our situations in the ghetto. Make the right choices, make the right connections, work hard, live out your dream. That's basically what the book is about. And came out with that book, did pretty well for a self-published book. I did a couple speaking engagements and did all of that. Had a little stint in corporate America. Did life insurance and all of that. Went to real estate school. In between all of that, got my real estate license. So I started dabbling in like real estate as a real estate agent, as a life insurance agent. Did that for about 5 months. Got sick of corporate America because I didn't want to play that game. And it didn't really fit my personality, right? Like I'm my only child. I was spoiled growing up. So I always wanted my life to be my way, right? Now, so I guess I was kind of like nurtured to be an entrepreneur, because that's the only way you can really do what you want to do when you want to do it is if you're your own boss. So I guess I can blame my mother and my grandmother and my aunts and godmother for how I am. So I did that. I quit the insurance thing, started an inspection company, which allowed me to be my own boss in a big way, in a way where I could like make significant money, right? Because I started off making a couple $100s a week as a teenager, but that's not significant when you're 22 years old and you have car notes and car insurance and you want to get your own apartment, or it's not enough. So the inspection business allowed me to make the money I was making as an insurance agent. So I've been doing that for the past 5-6 years. And then cryptocurrency came about to me, right? I didn't know about it early on, but one of my big homies, Anthony, put me on to it. And I want to say this right now before I forget. I wouldn't be in the position I'm in now if it wasn't for Anthony Agret and Jamar James. So I want to shout them out. I wouldn't be where I'm at now if it wasn't for them two men. So I learned about cryptocurrency from them, got into the game, made a ton of mistakes, learning how to invest and how to trade and how to figure out what to trade and when to sell. And I'm still learning, but I became, I guess I could say a master sort of at it now. And this is just dedication for like the past 6, 7 months, 8 months, just being, eating, sleeping, breathing cryptocurrency. I don't sleep much, just from like reading the market sentiment, learning as much as I can. So now I actually trade for people. I have about 10 clients now. I have a premium group that's $100 a month. So that's what I'm doing now.
All right. Yo.
I was long-winded. I hope I wasn't too long-winded.
No. You good. So we definitely want to talk about Bitcoin. First, I see everybody on Facebook. Shout out to everybody on Facebook. Brother Dre's in here. Yo, congratulations to Brother Dre, man, on his engagement.
That's a big homie right there. Much love.
Yeah, I'm saying definitely much love on that. You got his queen. I think she was there when I was at his book, John. I think she was there. So yeah, shout out to him and her. their whole situation. Shout out to Brother Dre. Yolanda's on there. Also, anybody else on Facebook, please share. Please share on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Wherever you have you in the Facebook group, if you share it in your Facebook group, we got a Facebook business page, fan page. You an admin on another page. Share this shit. We need these conversations out to the people. We definitely need these conversations out to the people. Also, if anybody has any questions, please drop them in. And I definitely want to talk about Bitcoin. So, like, what jewels can you share about Bitcoin that the average person just probably don't know? But what free jewels can you share? And I also want to tell you how people can get in contact with you, how people can be one of your clients. Dre said he's one of your clients. You're his advisor. But just what can you share? Because even me personally, like, I'm still learning. I'm new at all this. I'm just getting my feet wet. I went and bought some Bitcoin a little bit like a few months ago. It's definitely been doing well. I probably bought it when it was like 3,000-4,000. So it's been doing well. I didn't put a whole bunch of money in there. I didn't put a whole bunch of money in there, but I'm still learning. Just what, jewels can you say, free jewels can you say to people, just the average person probably don't think about when it comes to buying Bitcoin?
I would say Bitcoin is one of those things you invest in even if you don't fully understand it. Now, that typically doesn't sound smart to say about mostly anything, right? You want to do your due diligence, but Bitcoin is a beast, man. We just saw it double in like a couple of weeks. So I'll tell you this. I told people about Bitcoin when it was probably around the same thing, $3,000, like 3,000, 4,000. And I had a bunch of people tell me, well, I'm going to research it. I'm going to look into it. It touched $20,000 yesterday, right? And all that time they was researching and looking, they could have put a couple $100 in there, and made some money. So that's an expensive lesson that they just learned, right? A $17,000, $16,000, $15,000 lesson, right? So I would say the first thing is just get some. You don't have to buy a whole thing. That's another thing people think. People think you have to buy the whole amount. So they think that, Bitcoin is 15,000. I don't have 15,000, so I can't participate. That's not true. You can put $10 in there. I had a friend put $5.
Exactly.
Put $5. You could get $5.
Yeah, that's what somebody said the other day. When I posted something yesterday, not to cut you off, but when I posted something yesterday, like, yo, buy Bitcoin. Instead of buying kids toys, buy Bitcoin. Somebody was like, well, don't you got to buy a whole coin? It's like 15,000, 20,000. I was like, no, you ain't got to buy a whole coin. You can buy whatever you can afford. $10, $20, $5. You'll have partial of a Bitcoin, but when that shit keep going up, your money going to keep going up too.
Exactly. You don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. Sorry about that noise.
Oh, you good, bro? Go ahead.
I'm trying to think of the other thing. Oh, this is the other thing I want to say. I don't know. Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. You can spend it in real life. Like, it has real world application. I'm in the mall right now, which is why that noise is like that. But I can use my debit card, my Bitcoin debit card, and buy whatever I want out of this mall. So a lot of people think, well, if I put my money in there, how can I use it? Can I spend it? Is it stuck in there? Is it easy to get cash out? Yes. It's easy to cash out. You can use your Bitcoin debit card in the same way you can use your Bank of America debit card. So I would say that. I would say before you invest, find somebody who's an expert. And don't spend a bunch of money on it. That's another thing. Don't spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars trying to learn about Bitcoin. If you want to learn about Bitcoin, there are free groups you can join. Crypto Culture is one of them. It's a free group. You can go in there, research the hashtag basics, post a question. There's a ton of Black people in Crypto Culture Facebook group that will help you. Now, there's also another group that my big homie started, which is strictly educational. It's $25. One-time fee, $25. Not $2,500, not $25 one-time fee. And he will hold your hand so you understand everything you want to know about Bitcoin. So, and then obviously I have a group, I have a premium group, and my premium group is $100 monthly, but it's well worth the money because in that particular group, we give you calls. We tell you some day trades, some swing trades, some long-term trades, and some ICOs that look good enough for you to invest in. So it's $100 a month, but you're making thousands because we're giving you solid calls and we basically guaranteeing that you make money. It's very crucial that if you jump into this game that you join those groups, and if not the groups that I'm affiliated with, just find a group. You lose a lot of money not knowing what you're doing. So I would say find people who know what they're doing, who genuine, who not trying to rip you off. Like I said, the groups that I'm affiliated with, we are very black centric, unapologetically. We're not trying to get your money. We make money from investing in crypto. We don't need to charge you hundreds of dollars. We don't charge you hundreds of dollars. It's very cheap. It's very cheap. We want you to put the money that you have to spend. We want you to invest it. We're not trying to take it just to give you some information. So I would say be careful of the scammers that's going to take advantage. That's trying to take advantage of all these people in this new space. It's getting a lot of attention. It's getting very popular very quickly. So it's a lot of people that's trying to take advantage of black people who don't know. But I'm telling you, don't spend hundreds of dollars on this cat. I'm saying a lot of people do that. Don't spend hundreds of dollars on this. I'm trying to think what else I would say. Don't be scared. I'm saying a lot of people scared. Like, don't be scared. Invest what you can afford to lose. And if you can't afford to lose it, don't invest it. It's really that simple. I'll let you get a word in. I don't want to keep talking.
No, you good. And we got some questions coming in. Everybody on here, if you haven't shared already, please share this information. So Yolanda said you made her a ton of money so far. That's good. My mom is in here. My second mom is in here. Started with $10. Yeah, you can start with $10. It's not a lot. Someone says, how do you get started to buy Bitcoin? Well, he definitely just laid that out.
You can. The simplest way I would say is you can get a Coinbase account. So go to Coinbase.com, get a Coinbase account. They're gonna ask you for your information. It's like a bank account. It's like a Bitcoin bank account.
Yeah, I use Coinbase. That's what I use.
Yeah. So they can get that, and then they can buy however much they want.
And okay, somebody said, don't forget to tell people to put money aside for tax purposes. That's what we were talking about. Neither one of us is a CPA. So you want to talk to an accountant about that or a CPA about that. We can tell you how to get started, how to make money, a lot's going on. As far as your tax liability specifically, definitely want to reach out to a tax advisor or a CPA. They can definitely help you about that. But that is a good point. Don't make all this money from Bitcoin or cash it out. I got all this money. I'm going on vacation or I'm buying a new crib. But you ain't say nothing about taxes. You ain't say nothing about IRS. You ain't call your accountant up. Make sure your accountant is on speed dial.
Exactly.
So someone says, Tehran, my brother Tehran in here says, so where does that $100 go?
Where does the $100 go?
So I goes to, I guess, the consulting fee for being a part of his
$100 monthly.
Yeah.
That's just, you really just paying us to
consult
calls. Like, we have a Facebook group and we have a secret Facebook group. Everybody, you pay the $100, you get access to the group. Once you're in the group, you get to see what we're investing in, and we have a great track record, like a phenomenal track record.
We got people on here we're already talking about it. When I'm on here, who else is on here? Dre's on here, Sharika's on here. They all can vouch for what you're doing. So ain't no question about that.
Yeah, I have several people. It's plenty of evidence of my calls and my big homie Jamar, his calls, which is why we're able to even have the group, because people, before we started the group, we were giving out free calls and we were making people money. So we said, look, all right, let's make a group and make a little bit of money off it, because we put a lot of hours in. And that's another thing you get for that $100. Outside of the calls that you can make tons of money in, you don't have to necessarily, now if you want to, you can, but you don't have to put those hours in. I do this all day. I don't have a 9 to 5 or another career or anything I'm doing. This is my full-time thing. So I'm up 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, finding out what coin is about to hit an exchange, where you might not even know that the coin exists. But if you're in the group, you're going to know the coin exists, because I'm going to call it out in the group. You'll buy it, and you'll make money. Perfect example, Power. Power coin was on Binance at 19 cents. I called it. I said it's going to hit Bittrex exchange in a couple of days. It hit Bittrex Exchange. It went up to around 70 something, 80 cent. That's what 19 goes into 80 cent. What 4 times? So if you put 1,000 in, you would have got 4,000 in less than a week or around a week, maybe like a week.
5 times. I think it goes into a 5 times. 40
years.
years.
4 times, yeah. 20, yeah, basically 20 cent going to 80. Yeah. So you would have 4x your money in like 2 weeks. Now, is that worth $100 a month? Hell yeah, it's worth $100 a month.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? So that's what the $100 goes towards. Come the 15th, it won't be $100 no more. The group will be a little bit more exclusive. But you got until December 15th to lock your $100 price in. Because we don't want to oversaturate it as well. But yeah. So
and if someone wants to get into that right now, like how can they go right now to get into that?
If you want to go in there right now, you can Cash App me or PayPal me the $100. Just leave me a Facebook message. Marquise Watson on Facebook, Marquise Terrell Watson on Facebook. Leave me a Facebook message and I'll send you my my tags.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So
I'll add into the group immediately.
All right. Cool. So I see a lot of people now just coming in. So if you just joined, you don't know who I'm speaking to. I'm talking to Marquise Watson. He is a serial entrepreneur out of Jersey, real close to Philly, and he knows his shit when it comes to Bitcoin. He knows his shit when it comes to Bitcoin. So this is he's dropping some jewels for free 99 right now. It's $100 if you want to get some specialized time, some specialized info. Actually going to be more than that within a week. But right now he's coming through because that's my man, just to drop some free jewels to everybody. So if you don't know who it is, you know who I'm speaking to. Also, just want to mention everything we got going on. Somebody type in the comments, Our Black Apparel. OurBlackApparel.com is the sponsor for today. My clothing line. If you haven't checked it out, you may want to check it out. We got a lot of dope apparel. Everybody loves the financial literacy apparel. Like that shit literally flying off the shelves. We sending stuff all over. We sending stuff to Maryland. We sending stuff to New York, Cali, all over down south. People loving the financial literacy apparel. I'm using the hashtag Buy Black for the holidays. Buy Black for the holidays. Trillions and trillions of dollars is being spent every year around the holidays. How much of that is coming into the Black community? Not a lot of it's coming back into the Black community. So we encourage everybody to buy Black. Buy Black. So if you want to support, go to OurBlackApparel.com. Someone please type it into the comments. OurBlackApparel.com. Check out some of the apparel. We got some new things in there. We got a Young Black Minds design, dope design that's in there. We got a lot of new shit coming off. So if you want to support that, go to OurBlackApparel.com. Andre Waldron said he just got the apparel today. He'll be rocking it a lot. Yes, please take that picture. Once you get your apparel, please take a picture. Please tag me. We're going to put it on the website. We're going to put it on the Facebook page. We'll put it on the business page, all that. So people loving the financial literacy apparel. Thank you, Yolanda, for typing it in. So if you want to check that out, go to OurBlackApparel.com, buy Black. Can you also speak about like the other coins? Because me personally, I don't even know about Bitcoin. I know there's Ethereum. I know there's Litecoin and there's other cryptocurrencies. But what can you speak about about other coins? Because I honestly don't know too much about the other ones.
So I would say the other coins are what can allow you to get money quicker. Now, this is get rich slow, not get rich fast, not get rich quick. But you can amass a lot of money in a relatively short time if you play it right. Right? So, like I said, with Power, when it was 19 cents and it went to 80, I called THC last week. People in the group, they saw when I posted that it was 370 Satoshis. It went up to like 1,000 Satoshis that day. So it more than doubled that day. So if you put 5,000 in, it more than doubled your money.
Damn.
That day.
Damn.
Bitcoin is a beast. Bitcoin is a beast. But Bitcoin ain't going to triple in a day. Now, I say it now, and then it might. Right,
it might do it, but it'll triple in like 3 months, 4 months.
Yeah,
it's so crazy.
But the altcoins, which an altcoin is any coin that's not Bitcoin, and altcoins is where you can see that type of growth on a day-to-day basis that you won't see necessarily with Bitcoin. So the other coins are good to get into. But like I said, you can also lose a lot of money very quickly if you don't know what you're doing. Right? So you want to make sure you get into the right trades, and whether you join my group or not, find, do your research before you invest. Find people who know what they're doing before you put your money in there. Because you can lose money quick. This is a very volatile market, as we witnessed these past few days, right? Bitcoin went surging, and the altcoins had a bloodbath. So you want to be careful. You really want to be careful with that. And as with anything in life, though, right? You want to associate with people who know what they're doing, who have experience. That's just a rule of life. So I would tell everybody who's jumping into it, find people who know what they're doing. Like that, it's a requirement. Hey, it's a requirement. So yeah, get into the altcoins.
Okay, so that's something that I gotta take a look at. How much are they going for now?
It's hundreds of them, right? So they can be Litecoin, which was $98 this morning when I saw it, and then it jumped to like $130. I was like, wow! By the time I drove down here to DC, it was $130. When I was in Jersey, it was $98. I'm like, wow, that's quite a jump. So it can be $100, or it could be a penny. It's a ton of different altcoins that you could choose.
Okay. So last couple questions before we let you get back to your busy day being the boss. What do you say to people that saying like it's a scam? Because a lot of people are online talking a lot of shit. A lot of people don't know what the hell they're talking about. Because if you say it's a scam or it's not real, you don't know fully. If you're saying it's definitely going to go up to 100,000, 200,000, you're going to make millions of dollars going forward, no one knows. So just what do you say to the people that are just saying it's a scam, or this ain't real, and that's not a real investment, you're not really going to make money? Like, what do you just say to the people like that?
I don't say nothing to them because I don't bother with the stupidity. I don't care. Like, I mean, I ain't trying to sound like I don't want to curse. Like, my mother might be listening. But I ain't trying to, sound crazy. But like, if you think it's a scam, okay. I mean, it's plenty of evidence that it's not. I mean, everybody's talking about it on all of quote unquote reputable news stations. A lot of companies that we find to be reputable are partnering with Bitcoin. I mean, Cash App just partnered with they got a Bitcoin option thing now that my friend just showed me earlier today. McDonald's is getting involved with cryptocurrency. IBM just made a partnership with XLM, Stellar Lumens cryptocurrency. I mean, there's plenty of evidence that it's not a scam. I mean, and even if it was a scam, if I can make money from it, I really don't care anyway. But people who say it's a scam, I don't bother talking to them, because why would I waste my time talking to them? Like, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to tell people, like, don't miss this wave. So why you worried about this and that? Like, you need to be getting into the game and just see. Like me, I done put a whole bunch of money in. I ain't betting the house on it, but I see people talking about it like, months ago, all year, really. And I'm like, let me just put a little money into it just to see. You know what I mean? Like, I want to actually be in the game. A lot of people talking, they ain't got no skin in the game. If you got skin in the game, I can at least respect that more. But if you just talking from the sidelines, keep talking from the sidelines, because you don't know what the hell you're talking about. So just what's the last few words before we wrap? You know what I mean? On what you can share with people, everything that you're offering. A lot of new people just came in. You can explain your offer again. If you watch this on the replay, please, drop a comment in or let us know that you watched it or whatever the case may be. What's just some last words to tell people?
Okay, I'll say this. Like, I come from poverty, right? As most Black people do. I could not afford to not invest in cryptocurrency, right? And I know that could sound crazy, but it's like, you don't really have money. How can I afford to invest? I don't have much money. But the reality is, I couldn't afford it. You can't afford to not look into new opportunities to get money when you have family. I don't have any kids, but if I wanted to have kids, I'm doing this for my unborn daughter. I wouldn't have a daughter, so I say daughter. So it's like, you can't afford to. So you can't afford not to invest and at least look into it, right? So that'll be the first thing I'll say. Like, look into it for your kids, for your mother, I want to retire. My mother wants that. Like, look into it for your family, for yourself. Just look into it. That'll be the first thing. I would say, like I said earlier, find people who know what they're talking about in this space and cling on to them very tightly. You can join Crypto Culture, a Facebook group. It's a Black-centric group. Great people, great people who care about Black people. We ain't trying to, cross you. There's no shady stuff. It's a free group, so join that group. You can find out everything you want to know about crypto in that group, Crypto Culture. Again, the Facebook group is called Crypto Culture, and it's free. If you want to have your hand held a little bit more one-on-one type of access contact, I would say get into encrypted lessons. My big homie started that. It's $25. It's one time $25 fee, and he's a great help. His name is Anthony. And then if you're already in the game, if you want to start making money, like today, if you want to make money today or tomorrow, ASAP, I would say join my group, and my partner Jamar James group. Send me a Facebook message, and I'll get you access to that group. It's $100. It's $100 a month, but it pays for itself very, very shortly. Right. I would say my last words is let's make this money, man. Like it's a bunch of us. That's what we do. We take pride in making Black folks money. So let's make this money.
Okay, let's make this money. The last couple questions we had, someone said, in your opinion, what's the best exchange to get altcoins?
I use Bittrex, Binance, Cryptopia, but the main one that I use is Bittrex.
Okay. And Tehran says he knows nothing about Bitcoin. He'd like to invest. How do I get a one-on-one consulting?
DM me. We'll work it out.
Okay. All right. So yes, this is Marquise Watson. Thank you, brother, for coming through and sharing some jewels. Thank you, everybody, for watching, just being engaged. If you want more information, you can get at him directly. Marquise Watson, find him on Facebook. He said the name of his groups. There's a lot of other groups out there. I know Dr. Boyce has a group. So there are many different. You want to learn, just get out here and learn what's going on. Me, I am Ryan McCrary, CEO and founder of McCrary Financial Solutions. We provide financial solutions to the African-American community through financial literacy, entrepreneurship, and digital marketing, making money online, sales funnels, and automation. And the sponsor for today is my other company, OurBlackApparel.com. OurBlackApparel.com. Someone type it in again, please. Our Black Apparel. We got a lot of dope apparel, new apparel, Young Black Minds apparel. We got people working on that. And of course, the financially literate people love that. We got a lot of new packages went out. Everybody that does get it, please take pictures. Please give a review on how you like your apparel so we can share it online and on the website and so forth. So that's it for today, bro. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course, we're going to talk more offline so we can really link up when you come to Philly. Definitely going to link up. Everybody out there, have a great day.